There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody say, do each and every little thing, but what good does it bring if I ain't got you, ain't got you? You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind. I'm a man. Can't you see I am? I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Thank you, friends, so much for joining us for another Sugar Lime Blue Sunday shout-out. This is Dave. I'm Ashley of Sugar Lime Blue, and this Sunday shout-out is going out to Big Truck Brad.
Truck.
We hope you enjoyed your shout-out. We'll see everybody next week with another one. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, ring that bell so you never miss a shout-out, and we'll see you next week with another one. Thank you.
Shout out. So, interesting thing about the song that I read as I was researching.
Oh, you did pre-song research.
I did pre-song research.
We usually do post-song research.
Because, well, actually, I read about this like a couple weeks ago when we were thinking about doing this song. So, this song, the Gibb brothers, you know, the Bee Gees are like three of them are the brothers Gibb, like, and they were really into, like many people at that time, R&B of the era, especially Otis Redding. So they actually,
I love me some Otis.
So they actually, I'm not sure of the exact story. So it's either, I'm pretty sure that like they wrote this song to give to Otis Redding to see if he would record it.
Oh.
Or he asked.
Did he ever?
Or he might have asked them to record it for them to write a song for him. One of the two. So like, I'm pretty sure they wrote it to give to him, but then he actually passed away before he was able to hear it or record it. So then this is actually the second single off their first album.
Hold on a minute. I need a moment to
More than
imagine. No, I need to imagine Otis Redding singing this song for a minute. So you keep talking. I'm going to be over here imagining.
Well, while you're imagining that, like lots of other people have recorded it, and I don't know, have you heard the version? I just heard it the other day because I was curious. Nina Simone recorded it.
I didn't hear her version. I know you said she did, but I didn't listen to it.
It's kind of funkier. It's a little funkier. and it's pretty cool. It's worth checking out for sure. I liked it.
I watched her documentary. Pretty interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that.
No, you didn't. I watched it while I was cooking.
What the heck? Leaving me out on the musics.
Well, I mean, I was cooking.
So we did one of her songs for a shout out.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't remember.
It's
Why are you asking me questions I don't
it's
know
like
the
the
answer
one that
to?
she feeling good. Is that her song? I believe so.
She did it.
Yeah.
I don't know that did she write
Feeling
it?
Good. I believe. Well, I think hers is definitely the most popular version.
It's so funny.
Sure.
In that time period, a lot of people are like, don't do cover songs. Do originals. You know, your originals are good. Do originals. And the thing is, like, that era of music that I really loved, they just, like, passed songs around. It's like, we wrote this song. We're going to do it. Hey, you want to do our song? Our song's good. And everybody's like, yeah, I'm going to do your song. And they were sometimes really faithful to the original versions of it, and sometimes they went way the heck off.
Yeah, they were really great songs, and it was like...
But so many people, like,
You're right.
everybody just, like, it was the thing, and doing a cover song was never frowned on. It was the thing you did.
And I think that there should be, I think a balanced musician should have a healthy respect for both, in my opinion.
I think it's really good to give a nod to the people that influence you and the songs that influence you. Like, even if the original artist isn't your cup of tea, if you're open enough to maybe different genres and different types of music, those songs, you allow them in, the lyrics, the chordal progressions, they can influence you.
Well, even the Beatles started off as a majority, almost like a cover band. They had so many covers that they did, and let's face it, like, their early songs weren't like prolific, groundbreaking works of art as far as, mind-shattering lyrics. Later on, they really started to push the envelope. But in the early days, they were just like riffing off of what some of their influences
them.
Like Chuck Berry and things of that nature. So for sure, and it was wild, like how many people covered the song like right around the time it came out in the late 60s and early 70s.
It's kind of like, I feel like people, they knew when there was a good song, and everybody wanted to lift up the song together to make sure that it had an audience. Like, this is a good song. Let's all work together to make sure that this song gets heard and seen and is out there, like, regardless of who's the one pushing it to the front. Like, this song deserves to be heard. Let's all work together to get it out there.
What's funny, because I was telling, like, one of our band members the other day, I said that I feel like it's our responsibility as musicians to not only entertain and bring forward songs that, maybe were popular, that are good songs and we all enjoy. Because we don't want to be fraudulent and, like, bring forward songs that we just don't believe in. But at the same time, I think it's also our responsibility as a musician to inform the public what is a good song that maybe got overlooked. Yeah. And not that our taste takes priority over the listener's taste, but I think that as a whole, over time, music tends to get watered down and it defaults to like maybe a danceable beat, whereas there's stuff out there that I think's worthy of a listen that maybe didn't get the due recognition in its time.
Let's face it, in our time frame of musicianship, there is so much music that you literally have to wade through to find stuff that really sings to your soul. Like, you can like a lot of stuff, like surface level liking stuff, without it really just tapping into that deep wellspring in your soul that makes you want to emote, that makes you want to express alongside that song. Right. So, like, I feel like even in modern music, when I find a song that really sings to me, man, I want to share it with everybody. Right. I want everybody to experience that same emotional content that I'm experiencing.
Well, one of the lines in our bio is something like music for people that want music to be more than just filler in their life. Yeah. And I think that there's a lot of just filler out there. I was watching
and there's a place for it.
Yeah, of course. Like,
I'm for it.
I get bored of the same thing all the time, and there definitely can be such a thing as like background noise or danceable beats that may not stick with you the rest of your life or be earth-shattering. And there's a place
They're there for that period of time.
But I think any true artist is always striving to write that song that has longevity. I mean, this song was written in the later 60s, and here it is almost 60 years later. and it's a beautiful song. And I think anybody that listens to it can relate to it,
Yeah.
and know that it's a well constructed, well crafted song.